5:30 p.m. this Sunday evening, October 5th, 2025. Look at what we got kicking off out here. I have not been paying attention to our skies today. That's possibly for a very good reason that I haven't been. I would have been doing that much more recording, as this is the only recording that I've done today, as I've been trying to catch up with previous content and trying to use my phone as little as possible, as well that seems to be the new norm compared to a couple of years ago, to where I could highly multitask, and that is just not the case anymore. Well, I'm headed out back to tend to the animals, and we'll resume at some given point while I'm back there. Alrighty, we are back at 5:40 p.m. Just walked out of the woods, and we'll go ahead and do a rather quick, hey, there's our Freemason X right here, the hooked X. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. And then we have another X here. I've got a cat that's following me around. I don't know. I don't know why. Let's go on back over here and look at this again. And yeah, and at this given point in time, I still have yesterday's content yet to post. And of course, by now, you might have already watched it. All of yesterday lumped together. Trying to eliminate a lot of, oh yeah, wow, okay, didn't even see, yeah, wow, here we've got one that's coming in now. And if you notice, I did not include any nature content or whatnot, and as I figured, you know, I can't stand down here ground level without these cats wanting to come out and garner my attention, and I try my hardest to keep them retained to the woods themselves. You know, if they want to wander through the woods and elsewhere onto other property, awesome, cool, whatever, you know. But as far as around here after what occurred, no. And just once again kind of furthers the proof over my desire to get out of this location, because it's just too many changes have occurred here over the years, and over just recent years I should say, and it has not been for the better, and that is within my opinionated viewpoint. So yeah, we'll dim that down and look at what is remaining here. We'll go ahead and once again get both of those then together. And I think I might go ahead and pause this, and we'll see what else is occurring from the viewpoint of the crow's nest. and go from there. Yeah. Alrighty, so continuing on at 5:53 or possibly 5:54 at this point now. This is what we're seeing from our bird's eye view from the crow's nest. Yeah, doubtful the quality due to focus. This is going on 10 minutes long, I do believe. Now I'm halfway thinking about postponing the beginning of the uploading process at this given point in time to yesterday's rather long and lengthy video. But, well, not too bad if I say so myself. Wow, is that ever so small looking back there? Wow. And I do have my polarized lenses on, and I'm not seeing any kind of greenish glow. Well, we are zoomed in all the way. Let's go with this. I know it's got, there we go. There. Just had to get the right angle. And unfortunately, I am like leaned right up against the exterior wall of the building, and in the corner of the balcony railings. Yeah, a little bit of a struggle to pick that up, but we did so. Indeed. All right. So will there be more sights to be seen? And I would rather pause this than end it and have to splice other recordings together, as that can affect the quality through the resolution. And once again, I could not put my little Skywise observation logo down at the bottom of any sky observations that need that detailed clarity, if you will, because of that label, if you will, puts a mask over the entire video, and it really does affect the resolution, or in essence the overall quality. There. So yeah, I think I will. This is probably, the most of what we will possibly be seeing. But then again, it's hard for me to determine, because I have not been observing what type of patterns have been taking place today. And yes, annually there seems to be more or less a regular pattern. That's with the lighting dimmed down. That just doesn't, huh? Come on now. Wow. Yeah, okay, so 6:05 p.m. I decided to step back out, and gee, just in time for this. Notice how it is following right along with the previous trail. Now I've captured this type of piloting or navigation a few different times throughout the past. It's still, well, let's just say I get a kick out of it whenever I do see it occurring. And of course, notice we got quite the drip edge that is kicking from this one here. So that will be expanding out just that much more, and to what future formations will unfold, well, who knows. Could develop into the permacloud, or it could go all into individual puffy stuffs. Okay, and then back here, yeah, we got us another new one that is coming this way. Come on, get into focus. Yeah, let's drop this lighting down just a little bit. Yeah, that one there is, well, it will be appearing over the treetops here shortly. And yeah, a little bit of shakiness as my arms got a little bit of a workout today. I carried quite a few products back from our local convenience store. So as we kind of wait on that one to come further in this direction, how about that? Let's see if I can pick this guy up. Wow, I don't know. I can only do my best here. Very difficult to see. There, yeah, especially like that. Dim this down. Yeah, he's probably, yeah, there's just no use trying to target him now. And that had no trail nor streamer behind it. And once again, that was captured within the recording. I am highly surprised. And so whatever became of this one here, he shot it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, back here, that was shut right off. It ends right back here. Oh, okay. Now he must have turned it back on. Big gap right here. Okay. It's just stops right there. Major gap. Then it begins back here beyond the trees. And it's, yeah, look at it spitting and sputtering. Dim that down just a little bit. Oh man. It's kinda, there we go. Even though he's flying at quite the angle. Oh, okay, so where'd he go? Alright. Oh, over here. Boom. See that? Okay. Oh, by the way, my head is, let's just say, frequency free today. Yeah, sounds in my head were kicking for 3 days. And thankfully, yes, I've gotten a little bit of relief from that noise. And I'm not even going to even try to speculate what it is exactly that I'm experiencing, but I know it's not in my ears because there's other sounds that comes on with it, understandable sounds, if you will. And yeah, I had a couple of glimmers there of that teal green anomaly, but no, that's not what we are focusing in on. And is this another one coming in this direction? Yeah, I do believe so. And we've got quite a few birds that, well, probably didn't capture those, but oh well. And it shouldn't be too much longer, and the treetops here will be becoming just engulfed with birds. And once again, so we have yet another, oh, yeah. See now, that one that was spitting and sputtering, look at how fast that it's spreading out. Quite a thick drip edge with this one. Not very, not very many spaces, or, well, right here we got some decent saw teeth, but further on down here, yeah. So as we go back here, I think I'll just stick with the regular lighting for the time being. And I recorded so, shall we say, sky bandits doing their operations over quite a few years, and yeah, there's many times where it's like, okay, enough is enough already, I'm getting very fed up with this, but then yeah, so we got another one that's basically doing a repeat of the former, doing spitting and sputtering. Might be able to see little flashes every once in a while as the light is reflecting off of the hull of the craft. So therefore we would have to presume rather than assume that it is indeed a solid metal object rather than that of a hologram. Yeah, okay, let's, why? Okay, where'd he disappear to? Yeah, he just, oh, okay, he just came back in. Wow, he must have just put the hammer to the throttle. Whole bunch of birds here. Where'd they go? And now it seems like he slowed it down. Yeah, he cut back on the throttle, I'm telling you. And look at that. Only for a few more seconds here. Not sure if that's blurred out or what. Like that. Possibly see him. And yeah. So yeah. So now that's what we have. And coming to light here so we can see a little bit more detail to the horizon. The western horizon. So right there are 3 distinguished claw marks. Okay, just like on the front of a Monster Energy drink. Not just like, but. Alright, and so now we have yet another one. So we will have 4 slashes up here, or over there. Looks like we're getting a little bit of coloration to this cloud back here. Yeah, just had to start in recording, huh? Okay, so why not? We'll have one long, decent, continuous sky observation recording, right? Or at least we can plan for that. What? I gotta swing over this way just a little bit, probably. Well, that one there, I mean, that is just like tiny looking. And the direction that it's going, it'll continue to appear that much smaller. We are zoomed in, but yeah, I'm kind of wanting to keep track of this over here. Can we zoom in? Yeah, just a little bit more. That's all the way we can go. Let's go ahead. Go rather dark. The lighting is not dimmed all the way though. Now, can I do this? Yeah, it's not going to be that great viewing now. Trying to rest my arms on the railing for a moment. So it's partially obscuring our targeted area. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and just look at this now. Okay, yes, all the way back, lighting dimmed. And we have 3. This is to the north over the rooftop. Now continuing on around to the western, back to the western horizon here. Yeah, I'm surprised that what we were looking at is not casting a lot of coloration. Okay, and it seems as though activity is on standby at the moment. Yeah, look at all of this, alright? Yeah, I believe we'll go ahead and pause this. For how long, I am not exactly sure. We'll continue on. It's actually getting, or has been, rather interesting and might get just that much more. Well, we're back at 6:30, right on the money, and it appears as though we've had yet another one that has recently flew over as I have been inside. So we have a 5. 5 digits. And returning at 6:50 p.m. Yeah. Tell you what, I am almost inclined to end this recording. Whoops. Nicely blurred out there. Okay, much better. Yeah, we do still have some of that over the rooftop there. And of course we have the appearance of what appears to be very dirty skies. And I was somewhat paying attention to evening news tonight at 6:30 p.m. and they were showing some images, recordings from Madrid, Morocco, and Spain, someplace else, and you know what? Yeah, the silver skies are everywhere globally. Everywhere has this silvery haze that, you know, many still use the milkiness to describe it, or just haze. But, you know, knowing that one of the main operations that takes place is that of the silver iodide being released. And of course, there's the aluminum and barium and well, yeah, the list goes on. And you know, I firmly believe that there's a lot that has not been discovered that is being released. And yeah, Once again, kind of keeping my fingers halfway crossed, halfway now, that some colorations would appear in this location back here. Hey, is that a smiling jack? Or excuse me, a happy jack? Back here? Yeah, looks like a happy jack. Hmm. See, I always got the spherical outline. They always have that, you know, if you're paying close enough attention. Yeah, big old smile. Happy Jack. Okay, well, I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and pause it for just a little bit longer. And I'll step back out. Yeah, I don't believe it shan't be too long that I will return. Oh, hey, Billy. Huh, how about that? Yeah, my buddy Billy B just buzzed around my arm. I should be nice and put out a little bowl of sugar water. Okay, I'll be back. 7:07 p.m. Well, Mr. Stinkbug, I really don't want you crawling on my neck like this. Oh, thank you. That's wicked looking. That's a wicked looking blade. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yes. And not only 5 digits, 5 days of the week, 5 points through the pentacle and pentagram. And of course, 5 plus 5 equals 10. And 10 divided is 1 and 0. And 1 and 0 is the binary code. Should we examine today's date? Oh, hey, looky there. Oh, that one just appeared out of nowhere and started in. Rather bright. Wow, that's a uniquely timed capture there, almost as though it was meant to happen. And possibly hidden memories of a past lifetime guided me out here at that specific time of 7:07 and had me targeting that specific location in the sky so we could capture that unusual appearance. And this is another one that is doing the pause thing. Yeah, he's headed to the leap area now. I'm going to lose him unless they should start in with the trail again. I've lost him. Oh, okay, there's a little bit right there. He's got to be up in here someplace. Huh. No, gone. I'm not seeing that one, but boy, he left quite a the signature right here. See? Okay, that's evidence is right there that there's full control of these trails or streamers. Okay, there we go. I guess he's back. And, you know, one might say, oh, well, it's just because it's going through denser material and that's why it keeps appearing and disappearing. Did I just see a flash coming from that? Huh. If I remember, I might have to go back and review. Maybe, oh yeah, well, okay. And we will pan back at this point. See the damage that has been done. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and check this out that I've got right up over my head first, before we go back to the western horizon. And of course, once I zoom in, I'll have to dim it down. More for my satisfaction than anything else. Because I just love this Dragon Vision mode. Always have. And this is just still rather unique looking. And that one there just, well, it just came out of nowhere. Basically from the southeast of my location. Okay, Stabilizing myself once again here. Hmm. "17 minutes going on 18 minutes. I guess I might want to pause this for a little bit. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that. 7:20 p.m. and yeah, that was Billy B that just buzzed the screen at the beginning here. And yeah, so well, let's go ahead, dim this lighting down a little bit here, fancy this up. Slow moving, which is fine by me. It gave me a chance to go in and kind of rest my arms a little bit, shoulders. But then down back here we also have a little bit more colorations to the clouds here. Oh, let's see. What? Well, it did not want to do it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Oh, nice little glitch. Interesting looking back here. Was last night too. And yeah, we're getting past streamer here. But you know what, I really want to do this, people, so just kind of play along, okay? Yep, oh, it's hiding already. Possibly two. Right at the end of this trail. It stretches right on down. So we can see it slightly lit up in a pale pink coloration. Now we got a nice little glow up spot. And that's where it sounds like there's people out in the woods. Oops. Yeah, my attention is being diverted. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and look at this one last time. I am going to pause this once again. We'll see what else should happen, transpire, evolve, or take place. 7:30 p.m. a little bit more like what I'm seeing. And are you ready? You ready? Where you at? Oh, he's not gonna fly over. Oh, you. Oh, I got all excited for nothing. Well, maybe you heard that small engine aircraft in the background. Well, we now have the bats coming out, so I'm thinking we are nearing our ending. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, so we did not capture a small engine aircraft, but ooh, wow. Thanks.